fall.
Now, when you used to go baseball games, what time of the year did you go to the baseball games?
In the fall, generally.
Yeah. And different people would go with you? Different people would go with you.
Oh, yeah. Most of always. Bill Ross always went. Carol Hamilton. Oh, yeah. My father took Harry Mansfield with us one year. Do you know any of them Mansfields?
No.
Oh.
So you drive down to Boston, Fenway Park,
Yeah.
buy tickets ahead of time, or did you just go down there and go?
I bought tickets once, twice, I guess. Oh, several weeks before the ball game. Ned Moss was it down
Yeah,
there?
Ned.
He got tickets for me one year. Well, he says, "Them's going to be pretty costly." I says, "I don't care." I think we had around $50 worth of tickets.
That was probably, seemed like a lot back then.
Well, that wasn't so long ago. Did you see that picture of Sherman and?
Yep. Sherman and you and your father and Carol, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it your father? When did you start going to baseball games?
Gosh, I don't remember. Well, let's see, I bought that big Buick in '47. I started going to Boston right after that. I'd take a whole load of people with me. And we'd stay 3-4 days up there. That's when motels were much cheaper. They aren't now, yes.
Mabel ever go with you?
Hmm?
Did Mabel ever go with you?
She went up with me, but she never went to the ball game. She went shopping, I guess.
You said one time that we actually had baseball players that were played for the Red Sox came up and played with our team.
Well, just one pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Come up here. They come up here and pitch for the Island team. But that's for my time.
So that probably was when the Red Sox were just starting out then.
It could be. Well, gosh, the Big always had a very good baseball team. Always did.
Well, I've got this picture from 1907.
Yeah.
And probably, and that's a few years before you were born, but you knew all these men in this picture.
Yeah.
You knew Walter Curett.
Oh, yeah, I know them all, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the names on this one.
Is he?
Yeah, I've got the names. Got Walter Curett and
he couldn't play ball no more than I could.
Benjamin D.E. Hamilton.
Yeah, that's Ben. Yeah, Benjamin. Yeah, that was in that rhyme.
Oh, Ben was the son of John Dunk.
Yeah. Yeah, Benny on the quarter deck, right here at the helm. John Dunk in his bunk, Joe Slippery helm. I don't know who made up all of them.
Somebody was pretty clever.
I think it was my Aunt Mabel. Probably. She made up a lot of that stuff. She's very clever at that. Yeah. She made up that one about, I don't know who done it, to pin the squirrel tail on her husband's pants. He went out fishing, come in a bottle of sell his fish, and he was all over Commercial Street. Squirrel tail.
Well, then you've got Winfield Hamilton.
Winfield.
He's built this house, right?
Well, he didn't. His brother did. Howard.
But he lived here. Winfield lived here.
Yeah, yeah, I remember Winfield. Yeah, they cut off all the sawmill come on the island years ago, and they cut off all the softwood, the spruce and the pine, and they left the hardwood, and there were some enormous beech trees here, and they cut them down and some of the island people bought them. It was a wonderful firewood, you know.
Who had the sawmill?
I don't know. I don't know. It's from away. Yeah.
Well, then you've got Clinton Robbins. You don't know who he is, right?
Well, I heard my father speak of him a lot years ago.
And Merton Soul,
Yeah,
who
Merton
was
Soul.
would be Stephen's uncle, Eleanor's uncle.
Really, uncle?
Eleanor's uncle.
Yeah.
Steve's mother's uncle.
Remember, you don't remember Frankie?
No, I don't
He
remember.
had a club foot.
Yep.
Wore a great big shoe.
Eleanor adored him. Eleanor adored Frankie.
Oh, did she?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he drove a taxi a long while for Frank Rhines.
Do you remember him well?
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Now, in this picture, there's Clarence Hamilton. Who's that? Do you know him?
Well, he's an uncle. He's an uncle to...
Ken Hamilton?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, boy, did he ever get mad at me, that Clarence.
What did you do?
Well, I'd been to Portland. I know I didn't have gasoline enough to get home in my tank. But I had 5 gallons extra in the can. We got down as far as Basket Lades that night. And the engine stopped, and I went to get that 5 gallons. Somebody stole it. So I paddled that big boat clear over to Clarence Hamilton's Cove. You know what it is, do you?
I'm not sure where it is, no. Further down from John Dunk?
Yeah, further down, yeah. Well, I paddled my boat in there and tied up my boat and stole his dory. Clarence Hamilton's dory. And I rode home. When I got home, I took my car, went down, bought some gas, went back. And when I got back over there, well, I'd taken it to, he was there, Clarence. He had an awful temper anyway. You want to know what in hell he thought I was doing, taking his dory?
You just borrowed it.
Yeah, just borrowed it, yeah. That didn't make any difference to Clarence. Yeah, he was an uncle, I think, to, what's his name?
Kenneth.
Kenneth. Yeah.
Well, then you've also got here sitting Walter Curate. You mentioned him already, right?
Walter, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he worked for the Ballons all his life, just about. That big house now.
Yep. That's
farmhouse.
The Grutoffs own that house now.
Yeah. He and Lizzie, Mabel and I went away somewhere, and I took my cow. I had a cow then. I took my cow down here, and he took care of my cow while I was gone.
Did he milk it when he had it then?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's what you have to do, keep milking them?
Yeah. Lizzie Curate, Walter's wife, didn't want to give her up when I got back. She made butter, you know, and everything.
And then there's George W. Hamilton.
Oh?
George W. Hamilton. You don't know who that is?
What's his middle name?
W. George W. Hamilton.
Oh, George Wyman.
Oh.
Yeah, old George Wyman, yeah. Oh, he lived in Portland most of his life. He went crabbing. He caught a lot of crabs. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
John Melville Hamilton.
Well, Johnny Mill. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there was 3 brothers. There was Howard and Winfield here and Johnny Mill. Yeah. They had a sister, Grace. And she married Jack Weeks from way up to Kearsarge, New Hampshire. And they moved up there and lived the rest of their life up there. But they were back and forth. Years ago, they were back and forth all the time. People here go up there and they come down here all the time. Very close. No, him and
John Barry.
Barry?
Barry. John Barry sitting right there. No. B-A-R-R-Y.
Yes, I know. Well, I probably know him, but...
And then George Higgins.
George Higgins. Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, George, yeah. He loved to play baseball. When Harold Todd was in the pastry business there, he'd stop in there. See, he had hard work to get out. He stayed there all day talking baseball.
Yeah, Harold used to go to baseball games too, didn't he?
Who?
Harold Todd. Didn't he used
Oh,
to go?
yeah, he went quite a lot. Yeah, he went quite a lot. Yeah, he was a good baseball fan, Harold was.
You see it?
Boat?
It's a boat. It's up on shore. It looks like it's brand new.
Mine, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, sure. First boat I ever had.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So you
Built
know.
in 1928.
Wow.
John Small.
Yep. Beautiful picture.
Yeah, that was a nice little boat. She was small.
Yeah.
She was only, what, 25 feet long.
Well, on the 90th birthday.
Oh, they had a party for me
Yeah.
at 90 and another one at 95.